Welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to get into a variety of topics, but this first topic, there has been some Tesla price changes in the US and other markets as well. So let's quickly try and highlight it and of course take a look at the existing inventory to see what type of inventory levels are staying around. But we're going to jump into it, and this is usually where I run my intro right now, but my name is Dennis. I love talking about Tesla hacking, as I like to call it, but basically just getting the best deal on any Tesla at the best financing rate. So definitely hit that subscribe if you're interested. And today's video is actually sponsored by my Patreon link down below in the description, where you can support the channel and get access to the ultimate Tesla buying guide out there. And shout out to my latest Patreon member, Kyle. Thank you for supporting. If you want to check it out, Patreon link down below in the description. Thank you for joining in. As you can tell, we are still not at home, still on our travel setup. So thank you for bearing with us during these different times and also the different audio quality as well. But this is the first one. Shout out to Tesla Chan. New Tesla news. Tesla raised the price of the Model X Plaid by $5,000. It was $89,990 and now it is $94,990. And of course, this is the more expensive version of the Tesla Model X. The cheaper one, the one that is a Model X dual motor all-wheel drive at $79,990, which qualifies for the massive $7,500 federal tax credit, still is eligible and still under that $80,000 price point where it actually needs to be. But the Plaid being raised up to $95,000 kind of makes sense. And here's why. Because if you're looking at a Model X long range at $79,990, the Model X Plaid only comes in one seat configuration. And that one seat configuration is a 6-seater configuration. The older price was $89,990, only a $10,000 difference. And if you take a look at this, if I build a Model X all-wheel drive at a cheap version at $79,990 and add the 6 seats, that's an almost $6,500 cost. So most likely most people are just like ponying up and just paying that extra difference to get that Plaid version. But it seems like a lot of people are buying Model X's now, at least more than before, because the delivery times are all the way till November and December. And also taking a look at our handy dandy inventory charts, Model 3 and Model Y are still increasing ever so slightly, but Model S and Model X are definitely on the decrease in terms of inventory that is actually out there. So pretty interesting to see that Tesla has raised the price, but according from other markets though, in a market that's not too far from here, Tesla has lowered the price of the Model 3 and the Model Y in Canada, but increased the Model S and the Model X Plaid. Shout out to Drive Tesla Canada for posting this. We've got a variety of price changes. The Model 3, both for the rear-wheel drive and the long-range variants, decreasing by $1,000. And this does not impact the ZEV eligibility, as both models will continue to receive the $5,000 federal rebate. And on top of that, we've got the Model Y changes going down $2,000 down for the Tesla Model Y. And this kind of follows suit to what happened in the US pretty recently. US dropped a little bit of a price, $1,000 to $2,000, and then Canada followed suit right after. But inventory for the Model 3 and the Model Y, we've got the pink line being the Model 3 and the mustard line being the Model Y. It is still increasing ever so slightly, and we're still not even at the end of October yet. It is October 20th. We've got a little bit over a week and a half left. So we could easily see some more discounts, incentives in the very near future. But let me know what your thoughts on it. Let me know what you're thinking. We're going to jump into the next topic. But before we do that, this video is actually sponsored by my Patreon link. Down below in the description is the Patreon link for support the channel, where you can get access to the ultimate Tesla buying guide out there with all the best interest rates for financing your Tesla. So definitely check it out. Patreon link down below in the description. But yeah, thanks for jumping in, everybody. Happy, what is today, Friday? Rafi, thanks for coming in. I bought my Tesla Model Y and I'm still watching your channel. Great info, and thanks a lot for everything you do. Now, thank you, Rafi. Thanks for jumping in and dropping that comment. Thanks for hitting the like button, the comments, and congrats to your Tesla. And hopefully you're enjoying it in good health. Definitely don't forget to check out the Tesla accessory discount codes down below in the description so you can save some extra money on some great Tesla accessories. In this next topic, now there is a brand new Tesla unlimited supercharging offer for select owners and select people buying a new Tesla. So let's take a look at it. But if you're just joining in, my name is Dennis. I love talking about Tesla hacking. So definitely hit that subscribe if you're interested. Shout out to Tesla North America. They posted this older Model S, X, and Y for end of year delivery to transfer your free unlimited supercharging. So taking a look at this, it links directly to the Tesla website, but looking at this, it does appear that you are able to transfer your Tesla unlimited supercharging to the Tesla Model Y as well. Before, this was only on the Model S and the X, and so now the Model Y is now being included with this, which does make it a very, very interesting deal, because if you have a Model S or Model X right now with unlimited supercharging, most likely that vehicle is worth anywhere from $20,000 to $30,000, maybe even less. And so trading it in for another Model Y might make a lot of sense. And on top of that, I mean, I certainly quickly thought like there's plenty of people out there that are selling older Teslas that have the unlimited supercharging attached to the vehicle. So what's to say you don't go and just buy one of them if you value Tesla supercharging at a high amount? Like it could be as worth of as much as $1,000 to $2,000 a year in actual cost savings depending on where you're at. What's to say you don't buy a Tesla vehicle like a older Model S right now, depending on where you're at, buy one that has unlimited supercharging attached to it, then trade it into Tesla and then transfer that unlimited supercharging to the next one or the newer one. Let me know what your thoughts on it. Let me know what you're thinking. Or do you think if you've got this offer on your account right now, is this enough for you to try and trade your Tesla in? But we're going to jump into the next topic. Junior, thanks for coming in. Anyone have Tesla insurance? That's a great question, because Tesla insurance easily is the cheapest if you're okay with Big Brother kind of taking, watching over you, rating how you drive all over the place. But it can certainly be an interesting experience. I have a friend that has Tesla insurance, and he just got increased about 10% in the most recent time just because of new rates. I don't know if it was directly because of his driving habits, but maybe because Tesla insurance is certainly the cheapest. But if you're just joining in, welcome. Tesla has increased the price of the Model X by $5,000 and have decreased the prices in Canada to follow along suit what happened in the US pretty recently. Model 3 and Model Y dropped about $1,000 to $2,000, and the same type of price drop went down in Canada. In this next topic, we've got more details of the Tesla Cybertruck. Now, there is a official VIN decoder that is live on the NHTSA. And on top of that, if you want to believe it or not, Tesla has shot up a Tesla Cybertruck, and we've got photo evidence and a confirmation from Elon that they actually took a machine gun and shot into the side of their Cybertruck. So let's take a look at it. But if you're just joining in, my name is Dennis. I love talking about Tesla hacking, so definitely hit that subscribe if you're interested. Shout out to Gregor Truck. He posted this official Cybertruck VIN decoder is live, and here's the link to the NHTSA website. We've got some things to see here. So we've got T for Tesla semi. We've got day cab truck. We've got greater than a certain weight, depending on it. Of course, fuel type electric. We've got 3 types of drive units. We got dual motor axle, we got dual motor, and we have triple motor performance designated for the Cybertruck. Of course, we've also got 2024 model year, because we know that there are Cybertrucks being delivered by the end of November, specifically November 30th. But we've got some more interesting here. Digit number 11, plan of manufacture, N for Reno, and A for Austin, Texas. But of course, this could be the Tesla semi for the Reno, Nevada production area. But on top of that, we've got a nice photo here. Tesla seemed to have taken a Tommy gun, machine gun, and shot up the side of a Tesla Cybertruck to really test the ballistics of the Cybertruck and to see how strong it actually is on the side. Here's another photo video evidence, and just in case if you didn't believe it, but here is that same Cybertruck, or what appears to be that same Cybertruck being driven on the side of the road, and you can clearly see all the different bullet holes off the side. But definitely some pretty interesting stuff. Let me know what your thoughts on it. I mean, at this point, they're trying everything. I mean, it's kudos to them, right? They're certainly trying a lot of different things to get the awareness out there, because they know every single time they drive a Cybertruck on the road, it is going to get photos, it is going to get videos taken, and people quickly, very, very quickly post it on social media. But let me know what your thoughts on it. Let me know what you're thinking. We're going to jump into the next topic. But before we do that, this video is actually sponsored by my Patreon link. Down below in the description is Patreon link to support the channel, where you can get access to the ultimate Tesla buying guide out there with all the best interest rates for financing your Tesla. So definitely check it out. Patreon link down below in the description. All right. Thanks for coming in, everybody. Thanks for supporting. Henry, with the new EV tax law coming next year to credit at point of sale, do you think Tesla will increase the price to a point where the credit means nothing? Yes, that is a big fear for sure. I mean, I feel like Tesla can easily do that. However, there are certain things that are going against that. First thing is interest rates. Next thing is inventory levels. And of course, just inherent order demand as well. So if you go to your Tesla ordering page, if you go to a Model Y, just, don't forget to use a Tesla referral code, just like the one down below in the description, to save an extra $250 off. You'll see that if you order a Model Y right now, your estimated delivery time is October or November. So if the estimated delivery time pushes into the further future, then that is where you can get a little antsy on whether it is going to be an increase next year. But I think if interest rates keep going up, demand is still going to get more hampered. And that's why Tesla might not increase the price of it. Roland, I have Tesla insurance. Roland, cheaper than other options when I shopped. Nice. Congrats to you. Yeah, Tesla insurance is easily the cheapest if you're okay with them monitoring your vehicle at the end of the day. In this next topic, we've got a sneak peek from our favorite Tesla hacker of a new software update that's got some interesting features that might be coming down the pipeline. Maybe not the best features, but let's take a look at it. But if you're just joining in, my name is Dennis. I love talking about Tesla hacking, so definitely hit that subscribe if you're interested. Green, shout out to Green the Only, peaked a bit into 2023.38, which is the latest software that has not come out. Lots of stuff seem to be in motion. The first one is congestion fees added. In parentheses, if you charge over 80% on a congested supercharger, this leads me to believe that that means that Tesla will go ahead and charge you even more money, maybe a higher rate, if you charge past 80%, because they do not want you to stay at that supercharger. They want you to move and turn and have someone else charge at that supercharger. Pretty interesting there, because we know that, if you didn't know, when you go to a supercharger past like 65%, maybe even 70%, the charge speed rate starts to diminish very, very quickly because of how the technology works. And so certainly they do not want you to stick around and linger all the way up to 100%. Next one, object on road pushed by map service Waze like, but detected by other Tesla car visions. I really like this because sometimes you're on autopilot, the vehicle might not actually detect what's on the road. So having people user regenerated report it might be a good thing so that less accidents can happen. The last one is option to auto dial 911 on airbag deploy, a safety feature for sure. Some of the vehicles have this now with like their concierge service. If there's some sort of accident detected, it automatically calls 911. But if you're interested in the current release notes for the latest software version 2023.38.4, shout out to Tesla North for posting this. We've got some other interesting features being rolled out. Predictive charger availability, trying to forecast to see what type of availability and wait time might be at an actual supercharger. We also got minor adjustments to the window during software updates. The windows will minimally adjust to allow the doors to open. We've got a new game called Multiplayer Vampire Survivors. Very cool if you're bored at a supercharger. And lastly, the update includes a location feature. An icon will appear at the top of this vehicle's touchscreen when an app requests the vehicle's live location. Really cool to see, because if you know, when you have a Tesla vehicle, you can track your vehicle wherever it's at. And I guess if someone's tracking your vehicle, it will alert someone, whoever's driving, that someone is tracking your vehicle. But definitely some pretty interesting stuff. But thanks for jumping in, everybody. Thanks for supporting Smart Blind Watch. I got a Model 3 a couple of weeks, 3 months ago. Probably the best choice. MSRP 38K. Nice. Henry Fong. No, thank you. Thanks for coming in. And a Smart Blind Watch. It's not available not to supercharge regularly for the best battery life. Yes, it is. Supposedly it's not available, not the best for the battery life, but a lot of people have been doing it, and there's even some tests that show that maybe it's not that bad at the end of the day. But thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for supporting. Thanks for hitting the